Hello and welcome back to Factorio Fixit. My name's Negative Root and let's get cracking. In the last episode we were playing around and trying to get this factory up and running. It was by Jetlaw. He sent it in. He said he kind of dilly-dallied around a little bit in the early game and is now copping some really hardcore medium biter attacks, and he's not at blue science yet. He does have the text required to complete it. You'll notice that I've turned off research for the moment while I get this under control. Let's just run over here and grab some wall. A couple of hundred should be fine. Run up and grab some batteries. So they're going to be really important. You can see that the attacks are starting to intensify across the base. And we're starting to get a problem of where we're running out of ammunition in key areas. And it's just because there's not enough ammo getting around the base. Now, there's two ways of solving this problem. First way, get more ammo. Second way, get better guns. That's the way I'm going to go with it. So I'll just thicken this completely here. That's fine. The ammunition will eventually trickle into the base. It's just a matter of time and resources, basically. But you notice that it takes quite a circuitous route all the way around here. And now all of these, because we're copping attacks from all sides. Actually, what the fuck is that? Oh, that is a biter attack to end all the biter attacks. I just need to grab some laser turrets and see if I can get down here and help defend that. Because you'll notice that that's lighting things up right now. That's getting the party started. We seem to be dealing with the attacks there because we've got lasers thickening the defences on this side of the wall. So we'll just continue to throw down these laser turrets and seeing if we can hold off the attacks. The big thing is going to be moving to solar, because we'll start to hit a bit of a negative feedback loop very shortly, where we won't be able to feed our boilers fast enough to make enough energy to run all the lasers. If we're going to be copying attacks from every which way, it'll get to be very fun. So we'll need to look at transitioning into solar very shortly. And the other thing will be removing biter bases left, right and centre. Will also help the power problems. That's where I foresee the issues to be moving forward. Now this, we need to throw this in. Yep, that should be fine. Now let's just have a quick look at power. We're sitting steady. You notice that our 44 laser turrets are doing okay. They're not drawing too much power quite yet. That will change. Let me just check that this little salient is covered. Yep, seems to be nicely defended. And what I'll do is I'll just thicken this wall here. This is the Malcaspia School of Defense. Basically, if you just thicken the walls, you start to create a barrier that's pretty much impassable. The amount of time that it takes a biter to knock down a 4 thickness or a 5 thickness wall is just ridiculous. So, yeah, good thoughts to keep that as thick as you can. Now we're just going to run over here and continue to thicken this defense up here, because it's still got ammunition, which is good, but we don't want it to run out. And if we can start thickening these little spots, you know, these strategic areas where the biter attacks are coming in on, we can actually decrease the overall ammunition requirement, because these will start to have an impact on how much damage the gun turrets have to do. And if that is a positive impact, then you find that you'll actually use less ammunition and start to, you know, balance things out a little bit. There we go, a little bit of a strategic spot there. Hell of a fortress that we got, I must say. It's quite beefy, which you know, you'd be happy about. What you wouldn't be happy about is losing it all. Yeah, that would upset you. Now let's have a look here and see what we've got. Okay, so we've got solar panels and we've got accumulators. So we've got everything we need to make basically everything we need. So we'll come over here and see if we can put down 2 builds. We'll put down a first build to make accumulators and a second one to build solar panels. Okay. Notice that the laser turrets were throwing in some fire there and dealt with the attack, even though all of those are out of ammunition. We'll come up here and thicken this a little bit more, because clearly it wasn't enough. And these little turrets here had to chip in. Okay. It's like gun turrets galore. Okay, there we go. A little bit of a hard mode base really at the moment. Okay, that's that. Right, this is our steel production up here, which is not ideal placement. Ideally we'd have this well, closer to where we're going to make solar panels and stuff. But anyway, you can't have everything in life, so we'll oh my god, dealt with that. Right, so solar panels, what we need is copper, steel and electronic circuits. Now we've got the circuits here, so that's convenient. All we need to do is probably back this up a little bit. Okay, so we'll just take that away. We'll just do this here like this. And we'll have a smart inserter. We'll just turn this into a smart box. Right, wonderful. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to filter in green circuits. We're going to set up a wire condition very shortly. But first, laser turrets, right. There we go. Now, the wires, where is it? Here it is. 1, 2. Okay, we'll go from the power pole to the box, from this to this. And the green wire condition is going to be work when there's less than, say, 100. Pretty easy. Right, this can, whoa, are we going to be able to, yes we go. Okay, that's wonderful. We'll just do this kind of thing. Now, a splitter. Right, just delete that. And we have no belt. That's not ideal. Alright, let's get some. Let's get some. Where's all this belt coming from? Okay, that should be enough. Okay, so that's going to work. We're going to grab a fast inserter to do that. And then we're going to grab a smart box and one of these, a green inserter this way, and we're going to set up another wire condition. Probably the best way of going at this stage of the game. Whoop, green here and here. Work when there's less than laser turrets than 50. Oh, you can see the attacks are coming in now. Okay, that one's been dealt with. This is encountering quite heavy attacks down here. Yeah, it's copping it. That's for sure. Okay, let's continue with this build. We need that solar. We need that solar. I need to keep telling myself that too. Otherwise I'll just be like, ah, and I'll run off and do something else, and then I'll come back to bite me. Okay. Right, so solar. Here. Solar panels. What else are we going to need? Steel and copper. So what I reckon we'll do, right? We'll do something like this, right? It's a little bit cheeky, but I'm thinking that it's probably the best way of going. So that's there like that, right? So what we'll do is we'll come here, we'll go here and here, and we'll grab one of these power poles. So that should be able to power everything. And here and here. Okay, now we just need to find fuel. Yeah, have them. Right, so that's that. Okay, so we put this here. We've got steel on demand, basically. And that's going to make that for that. So that's brilliant. Oh, okay, here's another one of those strange builds. That's alright. Now, so that's steel. We're going to need some of these. Okay. I'm thinking that we don't have enough iron plate for that, so let's grab some. Okay. Just move this back by 1. Not ideal because we'll have to move the power pole, but whatever. You can't have everything aloft. Okay, so that's that. We just need to get the copper in. Now the copper's over here, which is problematic. So what we'll do is we'll just split it off here. Probably the easiest way of going. Brilliant. Now let's come over here, and we'll come. Now obviously this is ugly city, and I'm not trying that hard to be neat or well organised. I'm just trying to get it done. But there's a good amount of copper for us. Now all of this, I'm thinking, can he says Okay, here's what we'll do, right? Is we'll come over here and we can do something that really badly needs to be done. Okay, we've got plenty of belt. I wish it would do that automatically. If I had to die for every time I said that. Okay, here we go. So we'll go this way, and come this way, and come this way, and do this, and compression. I said compression. Better. Brilliant. And how do we not have enough miners here? Seriously. Wow, that's a nice straight edge. We can just run them down here. Oh, bugger. That's a pain in the ass. I hate not having enough to reach. It's really, really annoying. Really, 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 really annoying. Okay. What we need to do is get it to here. Basically. Oh, that'd be right. Okay. So that should solve that problem somewhat. Ooh. Bonus. I'll take that. Okay, so we're filling up now, which is good. Now the other thing that we're going to need is, where is it? Here it is. Accumulators. So they're going to take batteries. Now, if I was smart, what I'll do is I would actually flog these from here for a moment. And I would put this somewhere like, well, let's just grab 1, 2. Aha, that'll work out very nicely. Almost like I planned it or something. I didn't plan it. I never plan these things. Okay, oops. Oh, that's not even close to being right. I need that. Ugh. Let me rethink. Okay, we'll spin this around by 90 degrees. put this here. Okay, throw that there. Grab a splitter. Split this off from the main line. And run down here with it. Okay. Here we'll go this way. And we don't have enough iron plate for it. What else is new? We start to see the big attacks coming in. You see how decent size they are. You know, these attacks will only get worse over time. So the push is on, that's for sure. Now I am focusing largely on this side of the base because that's just happened to be where I'm standing. So I'm going to have to just be aware that there is another side of the base. I don't want to be, you know, focused wholly on one side. It's going to come and bite me in the ass later. Okay, go down. Right, so that's that. We'll grab one of these, and two of these. I'll grab one of these too. There we go. Perfect. Now, we'll go here with this, and here with this. Work when there's less than... yeah, 100. Sounds good to me. Have batteries. Alright, so you notice that this has stopped because we hit our network condition. There we go. So that's brilliant. Now we've got that working, so that's nice. Oh, that's just waiting for a smart inserter. Because we do want to control these things. We don't want them building completely out of control. Not completely anyway. To here and to here. Whoa! To here. Okay, work when there's less than 500. Yeah, that's going to be hardcore. What we'll do is we'll just grab here, go this, and just increase this throughput a little bit. See if we can get some more stuff heading into the factory proper. Okay, brilliant. That's going to need some faster inserters. No kidding. Alright, so there we have the beginnings of our solar. So that will form the basis of the foundation that we'll use to recover this game and get it back out of the poo hole. Because it is deep in the poo hole right now, I'm telling you. Oh boy, that's possibly a bit excessive on this. We'll just go for 100. Okay, out of batteries here, and this will be something that we just got to ship around by hand until we can get it all sorted. Now these miner setups there, that's interesting. It looks like a root system actually for a tree. Probably no good. You probably want to just change it to a straight line setup so that you can see what's happening a lot easier. Okay, I think we're okay. Right, so that's just thickened that little top part here, and now we've got a bit of a choke point here, which is very nice. But we want to make sure that we got that under control. It's a big attack going on down there. You see 40 turrets engaged with the enemy. That's hardcore. Yeah, it seems like this is copying a bit of pressure, but nothing that we can't handle, I don't think. We'll just thicken it a little bit further, ensure that it's got good coverage of laser turrets there. That's really the way to go, I think. Now, how's this looking? I don't think this has ever seen an attack. Not that I've noticed, anyway. it doesn't look like this has been touched. Oh, I tell a lie, it has been touched. So I need to get that sorted. And just thicken this up nicely. There we go. We'll just take this down and take this down. So I can place another couple of laser turrets here. And this will really thicken this defense up. Okay, so that's probably all we want to do there. So I'm going to call it quits in this episode. I think we'll do one more where we get the solar happening for Jetlaw, and then we'll be all done and dusted for this this little Fixit series or mini series. I normally do a couple of episodes in a factory if it warrants the fix, and this has been a good challenge. You know, securing this base against the biter threat has been very interesting. That's for sure. You'll notice that we're starting to see the trickle through of ammunition into the factory. At the moment we're not seeing any, but yeah, it is happening. As all of these were out of ammo, so these are steadily being fed, which is very, very nice. I think that using gun turrets to thicken your defences is a good idea. I think that it has merit. The gun turrets do have more effect against certain kinds of biters, so it's not like it's a completely dumb idea. It's a good idea, I think, and one possibly advanced players don't utilise enough of, to be honest. Most of us just go straight for laser turrets and just call it quits after we get there. Now we'll just throw down these and a little bit here and one here. Okay, there we go. Laser turrets done. Alrightio, well, if you'd like me to play your save, make sure you send it in to me to rootnegative@gmail.com, and I'll love to have a crack at it, see if I can be of assistance. Be sure to include what you'd like me to look at, because otherwise I'll just play around and generally be a fool. That seems to be working okay. Yes, until next time, thank you for watching.